All right. Hello, and welcome back to the channel. Okay, so today we're going to get into this Nazir Wiggins. Those who do not know Nazir Wiggins, he is part of the Cabo Six, okay? The Cabo Six are responsible, okay, for Shanquulla Robinson's death, okay? Now, this was one of the people who, what they name him as the alibi giver, okay? He was one of the men who tried to say, I wasn't there when it happened, blase. We're going to get into the rest on this video, so I'm not trying to go too much in detail because, again, I'm a reviewer and I stop the videos as they go on to give you guys my opinion, okay? This video is just a tidbit different than the first one because he's actually given timestamps on what time he believed he got there, okay? The difference is that I left out a lot of important details that I actually want to bring into light on this video, okay? So if you go back to my Dashanae Jackson captured video where we talk about the fact that they got Big Chin Dashanae Jackson, when you guys go back to that, I'll let you guys know there would be a recap too, okay? The reason that that was not posted as quickly as I told you guys it would be is because I got to feeling bad. I am better now, thank the Lord. I am better. So I want to continue to update you guys, okay? I told you guys I would, and I want to keep my word, okay? Also, I want to thank the real ones, and the real ones is my subscribers, okay? Everybody that has subscribed to my channel, everyone that is leaving comments, explaining how they feel and what they believe, I want to thank you, okay? I don't want to make this sensitive topic about you guys. I have a certain day for just the real ones, okay? And you guys will be greatly appreciated, and I will give you guys everything I have in that video to let you know how much you guys are appreciated, okay? So shout out to the real ones. And just shout out to everybody who even been viewing my videos. I'm very thankful. I do not want that to go unnoticed. I am very thankful for all you guys. I couldn't have got this far without you guys. And I want you guys to continue to ride because I will continue to roll, okay? So we rocking and rolling here. Let's get into it. Nazir Wiggins is part of the Cabo Six, as I mentioned. Nazir Wiggins is part of the Cabo Six. And the Cabo Six are all involved in Shanquulla Robinson's death, okay? We want justice for Shanquullah Robinson. Rest in peace, beautiful lady, beautiful soul. Rest in peace, okay? Our condolences go out to her family. And even though it's been going on 3 weeks since, you know, all this has happened, we want to still keep this alive because we haven't got the justice that's deserved for her. I don't want it to be a dull moment. I want to keep it alive. I want to keep it going. I have been reading you guys' comments. If you guys are the real ones, you guys have received hearts on the side of your name to let you know that I know that you're watching and you're greatly appreciated, okay? This is the recap, okay? Pay close attention to what this man is saying because this tells it all, okay? I'm going to also go into depths at the end of this about some more things that I would like to add on. But at this point, we're going to do the recap. And after the recap, I will go into depths about what else went on, okay, in Mexico. I'm also going to do an update story so you guys still be with me. By the grace of God, we're going to get through all this today. I'm going to be posting 3 videos tonight, okay? So let's just get into this right here. I will be stopping this video, so if you guys do not want to hear me give my opinion on this, you are still appreciated, and I ask that you go watch it yourselves, okay? Go into the search bar, put in Nazir Wiggins, and you can get this video without my interruptions, if that's what you're looking for. But my job is to review it, and I'm going to give you guys all of my opinion, okay? So if you guys don't want to hear this again, please search in your search bar Nazir Wiggins, and you can watch this without me, okay? Let's get into it.
So I'm like, let me extend my birthday, and I'm going to go to this trip. Because I got asked to go on the trip in June, but I didn't reply because I didn't know what I was doing for my birthday, since the next birthday was the next week after mine. So,
okay, I did have to stop it early on, and I do apologize. I just want to enlighten everybody who doesn't know what he's talking about on what he's just said, okay? He got invited on this trip in June, okay? Let me go ahead and turn this up for you guys as well while I got it paused. Okay. He was invited in this trip. He was invited to this trip. I'm sorry. He was invited to this trip in June. He didn't know what he was going to do for his birthday. Since the other birthday was basically the following week, okay? What we understand is the two birthdays that was celebrated on this very trip was Dashanae Jackson, the one who had the warrant for her arrest, and the one that has been arrested, okay? It was for Dashanae Jackson and Nazir Wiggins. And this here, you guys, is Nazir Wiggins, okay? So, that's what he means when he say, I didn't respond to it because I didn't know what I was going to do for my birthday. And my birthday, and the other birthday, and the other birthday was the following week, okay? It was a week away from his, okay? Shout out to, what's that, Clarissa? Sharice, I'm sorry, sweetie. Sharice World, okay? Shout out to her. Y'all can watch it on her channel.
Yes, I left on Saturday. The trip is from Friday to Monday, October 28th, 29th, 30th. 31st going home. Didn't even make it.
All right, first of all, you know November. Y'all got calendars on your phone. Go look it up. 29th. Well, it's 28th, 29th, 30th. That's the end of November, okay? There's no 31 in November, okay? So pay attention to the dates that he's giving because he also is going to be giving times, okay? So the trip was 3 days long, okay? It was the 27th, 28th. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry. It was the 28th, the 29th, and the 30th. The 1st of December, they would have been leaving, okay? He said he left on Saturday, okay? But he said the 31st. There's no 31st in November, okay? So you already don't know what you're talking about, baby. Because November goes to 30 days, okay? Y'all pay attention to what he's telling you guys, okay? Because I'm noticing every little thing. And whether you want to believe it or not, every little thing counts, okay? The trip was from November 28th, 29th, and the 30th. They would leave on December 1st, but in Nazir Wiggins' story, he said the 31st. So I'm going to rewind it a little bit to the beginning, and I'm going to let it play, and this time I will not disrupt him till this point, okay?
So I'm like, let me extend my birthday, and I'm going to go to this trip. Because I got asked to go on the trip in June, but I didn't reply because I didn't know what I was doing for my birthday, since the next birthday was the next week after mine. So, where I was at? Yes, I left.
See how quick I gotta stop it again? Okay, let's get into it. First of all, your door popping open, you're running water in the sink, you instantly forget what you're talking about. I don't know if it's the marijuana that you're smoking. I don't know. But that's why you're not a believable source, okay? Your mom has let us know that she wanted us to clear your name. She also said that she's working with investigators, and that's the other video, you guys, I will be posting about, okay? This is why we cannot clear your name, okay? The things that you say and the way that your body language is explaining to us, there's too much going on for you, okay? So, let's get into it. He was asked to go on this trip in June. He did not reply to them because the other birthday, which is Dashanae Jackson's birthday, was the following week after his, okay? So he never responded because of that. He lost all type of concentration, but he's got an idea. He knows where he was left off, I guess.
Saturday. The trip was from Friday to Monday, October 28th, 29th, 30th. 31st going home. Didn't even make it there. So I get off my flight around like 2.
You're not going to make it there. It's not a 31st of November. You're not going to make it there, Nazir. You're not going to make it there, okay? Period. Let's go on.
16 Mexico time. I guess we're 2 hours ahead.
Let's go back. Let's go back.
Where I was at? Yes, I left on Saturday. The trip was from Friday to Monday, October 28th, 29th, 30th. 31st going home. Didn't even make it there.
This is another thing. Okay, so if you're going on this trip, right? Say we're going on a trip. They're not going to let you know your departure dates. You don't even know that you're leaving on the 1st of December. You just knew it was going to be November 31st. Okay? That's what I mean when I say you're rambling all over the place. You basically let us know, like you knew, that this is how things were going to go. This is according to him, that this is how things would have went, okay? And he said the 31st never happened. 31st, you've been gone, okay? But he left on Saturday.
So I get off my flight around like 2:16 Mexico time. I guess we're 2 hours ahead.
Okay? Mexico time was, he guessed, 2 hours ahead. He got off his flight at 2:16. He got off his flight. Let me make sure I'm saying it right. Let's go back.
Where I was at? Yes, I left on Saturday. The trip was from Friday to Monday, October 28th, 29th, 30th. 31st going home. Didn't even make it there. So I get off my flight around like 2:16 Mexico time. I guess we're 2 hours ahead. 2:16 p.m. I make a phone call. To everybody who there. Like I need.
Okay, so 2:16. That's what time he made it there. He guessed Mexico time is 2 hours ahead. Okay, so if you arrived at 2:16, are you saying it was 2:16 in Mexico? Or are you saying it was 2:16 back in North Carolina? You know what I'm saying? You have to go into details, because if you got off your flight at 2:16 and 2 hours earlier, 2 hours later is Mexico time, did that mean you arrived at 4:16? Okay? 2 hours before that, let's see, we got 1 and we got 12. That means 12:16. So that's what I mean when I say you have to be careful on the details you give. Because either way it goes, you were there when the autopsy reported Shanquullla as deceased. Okay? So if you got there at 12:16, she was very much alive. You got there at 2:16, took an hour to get there. So maybe like 3:16, maybe 3:20 at the least, you was there, she was already gone. If it was 4, of course she was already gone, because it says she passed away at 3 something, okay? So that's what I mean when you have to be more careful with the details that you're giving, Nazir, because we are going to want answers that you're obviously going to leave out throughout this whole story. But let's go ahead and get back into it.
I need the address. So during this phone call, that's the first time I heard that Quilla wasn't feeling good. They told me that Quilla was sick and she was showing signs of alcohol.
So what he's saying is when he arrived at 2:16, we don't know if that's North Carolina time or Mexico's. We don't know what time that is. But what he's saying, at 2:16, he made a phone call, okay? He made a phone call to the villa, talked to somebody he knew there, okay? And what he was told over the phone was Shanquullla wasn't feeling good, okay? That's what he's saying. She wasn't feeling good. He was told it was alcohol poisoning, okay? So we don't know if this, again, is 216 North Carolina or 216, or 216 Mexico, okay? We don't know. At this point, he left it out. Y'all give me your comments below on what time you believe he's talking about. Because I at this point, I'm lost, okay? Let's get back into it.
And they got that because one of their friends told them that they were seeing signs. So she was showing them symptoms.
Let me go back.
Flight around like 2:16 Mexico time. I guess we 2 hours ahead. 2:16 p.m. I make a phone call. To everybody who there. Like, I need the address. So when during this phone.
Okay, so he goes and tell you guys he made a phone call to everyone that's there. Okay? How did you make a phone call to everyone that's there? Who specifically did you call? Okay? You weren't on the phone with everybody that was there. So who did you call, Nazir Wiggins? Okay? This is what I mean when I say he left out specific details for some odd reason. He said, I made a call to everyone that was there. Well, who did you speak to? What number did you dial? You feel what I'm saying? That's what I mean with he's leaving out a lot of detail. Not, I made a call to everyone there. Enlighten us. Who was the person that you dialed? Okay, because your call couldn't have called everyone there. Okay, unless y'all were in a group chat. And if you were in a group chat message or group chat calling, then you need to say that because you're leaving out details that's criminating you. That's giving your suspect, not that you're a victim as well, and you could not be in no shape, form, or fashion because you left okay, well, and alive, and Shanquullla is the one that's not living, okay? So enlighten us more because this is what makes you seem very much guilty, okay? Let's get him back into it.
That's the first time I heard that Quilla wasn't feeling good. They told me that Quilla was sick and she was showing signs of alcohol poisoning. They got that because I need the address. So during this phone call, that's the first time I heard that Quilla wasn't feeling good. They told me that Quilla was sick and she was showing signs of alcohol poisoning.
Okay, so y'all, he said I needed the address. So you're going on vacation with some people who planned this way in June, and you don't even have the address? You don't even know where you're going. So you just took a flight to Mexico and was like, all right, I'm going to call y'all when I get there for the address. You didn't even know where you were going. You didn't even know where it was located. You didn't even know that it was the villas. You didn't know anything. So this is more like a surprise birthday for you, huh? You get what I'm saying? Let's get back into it.
And they got that because one of their friends told them that they were seeing signs. So she was showing them symptoms of alcohol poisoning. But I didn't know it was a fight. Hold on.
Okay. So he said one of they friends told them it was a sign of alcohol poisoning. From what I done my research on, that had to be or could have been Winter Donovan, okay? Because she's the one that didn't want to go to the hospital. She was like, no, treat her right here. It's alcohol poisoning. Just treat her right here. She don't need to go to no hospital. Okay, so this is what I mean. He said that she heard from he heard from one of her friends, one of the friends, okay? One of their friends told them it was alcohol poisoning. So we're going to say Winter Donovan told everybody else it was alcohol poisoning. Even if that was the case, do you guys see how the story is leading? Do you guys understand why I say it's just a lot of BS going on? Okay? Let's go back to the very beginning. We're going to try this again, okay? So y'all can get all the pointers I'm trying to give, okay?
So I'm like, let me extend my birthday, and I'm going to go to this trip. Because I got asked to go on the trip in June, but I didn't reply because I didn't know what I was doing for my birthday since the next birthday was the next week after mine. So, Where I was at? Oh, yes, I left on Saturday. The trip was from Friday to Monday, October 28th, 29th, 30th. 31st going home. They didn't even make it there. So I'll get off my flight around like 2:16 Mexico time. I guess we 2 hours ahead. 2:16 p.m. I'll make a phone call.
So he's definitely talking about Mexico. All right. So now that I listened to that over, he's definitely talking about Mexico. Okay. He said he arrived in Mexico at 2:16. I guess that's 2 hours ahead. So what he was referring to, let's go back in my video, okay? He was referring to he arrived in Mexico at 2:16. But still, give me your comments below on what you guys believe. Maybe I was listening to it wrong. I'm watching this with you guys. I'm giving my feedback with you guys. And that's just how I feel about it, okay? This is my recap too. So a lot of stuff, I'm going to go back so I can get it as well, okay? I want to give you guys the full detailing of what I do, okay? This is what it is that I do. And there's some situations I might got the first time, I didn't get I might get the second time that I didn't get the first time. So I believe what he's saying is he actually arrived in Mexico at 2:16, okay? And that's when he makes the call, okay?
I need the address, so during this phone call, that's the first time I heard that Quilla wasn't feeling good. They told me that Quilla was sick and she was showing signs of alcohol poisoning. And they got that because one of their friends told them that they were seeing signs. So she was showing us
one of their friends
of alcohol poisoning. But
okay, here's another question. So who did you know? Who invited you in June? Who did you know? Because you said one of their friends. And who is their friends that let them know this? These are the questions that you're not letting us know, okay? So, you asked for an address, and that was the first time over the phone when you were asking for an address that you heard Shanquulla Robinson was suffering over alcohol poisoning, okay? You said that one of their friends told them that, okay? Do you guys not see how they're using all these people, and it's not they? Do you guys not see how Nazir Wiggins is using these people, these pronouns, them, they? Do you not see that? Who are you talking about, sir? Why are you leaving out their names? If we're saying that you're guilty for murder, that you're guilty for helping come up with the alibi, if you're guilty for covering it up, why are you leaving out key details such as the names of the people you spoke with? What is the point of you getting on here and going live if you're not going to give key detail of what actually happened to clear your name? Because this is what makes you seem guilty. It's as if you're not trying to involve the other parties, but you're trying to clear up your name without involving the rest of them. So do you understand, Mrs. Wiggins or Miss Wiggins, why we feel as if your son is guilty? Okay? Because a non-guilty person wouldn't leave out these details. I'd let you know. Hey, I called Khalil. Khalil told me that Winter Donovan said it was alcohol poisoning. These are things that I wouldn't leave out, giving you my side of the story. Okay? Remember that he arrived to Mexico at 2:16. Okay? That's what time he arrived at Mexico. The first time that he heard about the alcohol poisoning was over the phone when he was he was asking for directions, okay? Let's get back into it.
I didn't know it was a fight. I got my body. One of their friends told them that they were seeing signs. So she was showing symptoms of alcohol poisoning. But I didn't know it was a fight.
Okay. He said, but I didn't know it was a fight. I got my Bible. You might as well have your drink in your two-step as well. You got a blunt right there in your hand. It's not like you're putting your hand on top of the Bible as if they do in court. You said, I have my Bible. What does that mean? Why would you be bringing up such irrelevant information while trying to clear your name? You said, I didn't know anything about a fight. Okay? I got my Bible. You're drinking your two-step and your blunt as well. Okay? So if I'm supposed to believe you, at least do the things that they do when they're taking the oath. Their hand, okay, is placed on top of the Bible. They're not saying, I got my Bible, as if that makes you less guilty than what we're already thinking you are. You got your Bible, yes, but are you reading it? Did you put your blunt down while you grabbed it? No. So why would you let us know you have your Bible, sir? It's just details like that that kind of gets under my skin. I know this is a sensitive situation and you guys don't understand how much I have to watch things like this go on, you know? Like, it's crazy. What was the point of it? What was the reason of you grabbing a Bible in the bathroom? Okay, you're probably at a parent house. You're probably not even at your address right now. So the fact that that bathroom has a Bible just laying on the counter, it's not like you grabbed that Bible and walked into the bathroom, start reading it. It's clear as day. You rolled up you a blunt. You came in the bathroom. Maybe granny or mama had that Bible sitting on the camera. And you thought, well, this is one way I can distract them if they see this Bible. I just don't get it. Let's get back into it. I'm going to rewind it some more so we can, figure out what he was saying before he grabbed it.
One of their friends told them that they were seeing signs. So she was showing symptoms of alcohol poisoning. But I didn't know it was a fight. I got my Bible. And I'm going to put this blunt down. Because I'm not lying. I'm not going to lie on that. I'm not going to do it. I'm not saving nobody's ass. I'm not protecting my ass. I'm just coming here to keep it real, cuz.
Okay, did y'all hear what he say? I'm not saving nobody's ass. I'm not saving my ass. He's telling you guys. He's not even saving his own ass with the alibi or the story that he's sitting here talking about. And he's not trying to. Okay? And it's mighty funny how all of a sudden you picked up that Bible and said, let me put this blunt down because I'm not playing. But you didn't. When you put the blunt down, you put the Bible down. So it's not like you placed your hand on top of the Bible and gave, hey, I'm not lying, I can put my hand on the Bible and I can swear and I can whoop the whoop. You put the blunt down and you put the Bible down. So what do you want us to believe because you done it? Because you grabbed it? Let me know. Y'all enlighten me. Like, comment, and subscribe. And give me your comments in below. Okay? Comment down below. Let me know what you guys feel.
Yeah, my DM was going crazy and all this posting my address and stuff. Like, y'all can go there if y'all want, but it's not going to be crazy. But when I got...
Right there. Look how many times I have to stop it. Ridiculous. Okay, I know. He said, y'all can go... All these crazy things I'm getting in my DM threads. People talking about they're going to go to my address. Y'all can go there, but it's not going to be pretty. Promise. Okay, so what do y'all think? At this point, we're born yesterday, real ones, or last night? What was it? Why would you sit there and tell them if they go to your address, it won't be pretty, as if you're not already a suspect in a murder? So it gives that you would kill somebody just for showing up to your address. What if they were just showing up because they genuinely wanted to ask questions? What if they genuinely wanted answers? But you're already letting us know it won't be pretty. And you guys with the small brain, y'all might say, well, you can't pinpoint that that's what he meant. Well, what do you guys think he meant? Okay, I'm going to ask you guys. What do y'all think he meant by if you come to my address, it won't be pretty? What would you do? Because right now you're a murder suspect. So what goes in my mind is pretty much the obvious. They might get murdered as well. You might come up with the alibi. You might go live and say why you did it. That's what's coming to my mind. You might pick up a Bible and say, let me pick up this Bible and put that blunt down and put them both down. I don't know. What y'all think? The real ones, let me know, okay?
There, it took us an hour. My taxi driver, it took us an hour to get to the villa because there was traffic. I don't know why. So I got to the villa around 3:26. Instantly, as soon as I go in, I go to Quilla. Quilla didn't leave my side, none of that, until the nurse came. But that.
Okay, so Quilla didn't leave his side or nothing like that until the nurse came, okay? I think I was mentioning the maid or something, but this is where we got this video already. This is where the last video started that I have, okay? The beginning part is what I really needed to give you guys, okay? So, like he said, Shanquullah didn't leave his side until the nurse came. Go back a little bit more.
There was traffic, I don't know why. So I got to the villa around 3:26. Instantly, as soon as I go in, I go to Quilla. Quilla didn't leave my side, none of that, until the nurse came. But I got too far ahead. So Quilla was laying on the couch in the game room. The fucking villa was like a big ass mansion, no upstairs, all time on the wall.
Notice he said, I went too far ahead. Okay? When he said, Shanquullah didn't leave my side until the nurse came. I went too much. I went too much far ahead. Okay, where was I at? Okay, the villa was a big ass. Why would you go into, after Shanquullah didn't leave my side until the nurse came, straight into details about the villa? Why? Why? Listen to the story he's giving you guys.
Tile on the floor, straight tile, nothing else. So it just a big ass villa. I don't know if y'all can view it on the website. Go to Cabo Villas and look at how big this is and what it look like. But you're gonna see. So when I got there, she was in the game room. They told me she was not feeling good, so I instantly go to her, put on her side, get a bag, and all of that. So I'm sitting right next to her the whole time. I was crossing my heart, hope it out. I was there the whole time in the game room, and then they was talking about cooking, so we made it to the living room.
Okay, so I remember one of my comments saying, I guess Shanquullah would have went with him to the living room because they were talking about eating. One of the comments were like, they meaning him and Shanquullah is what they were meaning. Okay, but at this time of him telling this story, Shanquullah Robinson was unresponsive. Okay, meaning she couldn't wave, she couldn't communicate, she couldn't walk. Okay, so for the person that made that comment, and I do not remember your name, but I do remember your comment, enlighten me on when you said they went to the living room, because at the end of the day, if Shanquullah was unresponsive in the game room, what make you guys think that Shanquullah rose up all of a sudden and went in the living room, because he said they went into the living room and talked about cooking, what they were going to eat, basically. Okay?
I put on some soft music, sitting with her, rubbing her head, just chilling, waiting till the nurse
Let's
came.
go back.
I'm in the game room, and then they was talking about cooking, so we made it to the living room. I put on some soft music, sitting with her, rubbing her head.
Okay? So, he's saying that we made it into the living room, okay? So, him and Shanquullah made it to the living room. At this point, now he is rubbing her head and he put on soft music, right? Because he never said we went back into the game room. He said that they were in there talking about cooking or eating, and we went inside the game room, okay? I mean, in the living room, I'm sorry. He said that we went inside the living room. They went inside the living room. He put on soft music and he rubbed her head. Okay, so now he's insinuating that Shanquullah obviously got up from the game room where he said he treated her as alcohol poisoning, okay? She got up from there because they were talking about what they were going to eat. So then we, meaning him and Shanquullah, went into the living room. He put on soft music and rubbed her head. Okay?
Just chilling, waiting until the nurse came, because that's what I was informed that was happening. At first, I was told that it was a male coming and then a female, so
irrelevant information, Mr. Wiggins. Okay, so we chilled until the nurse came. We chilled until the nurse came. Okay, remember he was rubbing her head, he put on soft music, and then we chilled until the nurse came. Okay, you guys listening? I'm gonna go back again.
I put on some soft music, sitting with her, rubbing her head, just chilling.
I'm gonna go a little farther to that.
But in the game room, they told me she was not feeling good, so I instantly go to her, put her on her side, get her bag, and all that. So I'm sitting right next to her the whole time. I was crossing my heart, hope that I was there the whole time in the game room, and then they was talking about cooking, so we made it to the living room. I put on some soft music, sitting with her, rubbing her head, just chilling, waiting until the nurse came, because that's what I was informed that was happening. At first, I was told that it was a male coming and then a female showed up. So, by that time, remember, I skipped another thing. Quilla wasn't found dead. She wasn't found dead. The maids found her slumped over the toilet in her room.
Okay, so just that quick, Shanquulla has been in 3 places from what Nazir Wiggins say, okay? So he found her at first in the game room. Then they, him and Shanquulla, moved to the living room, okay? Now he's saying that the maid found her slumped over her toilet, okay? If she never left your side, how did she get in these positions? Are you the one that carried her? Are you the one that dressed her? Are you the one that took her to the bathroom? How did she get to all these places, Nazir Wiggins, okay? This is why you seem guilty, and this is why we're not letting off your neck, because obviously there's some lies being told, okay? This is what I mean. I needed to get more in depth in this video, okay? So y'all bear with me. We're going to get through it. It's only an 8-minute video. I had to stretch it out. I want you guys to see everything I'm talking about. Go to this video. Find this video. You guys do the same thing and give your commentary. That's what I'm doing, okay? Bear with us. Let's go.
That's what they did find her. Something her
We're going to go back. We're going to go back.
I put on some soft music, sitting with her, rubbing her head, just chilling, waiting until the nurse came, because that's what I was informed that was happening. At first, I was told that it was a male coming and then a female showed up. So, by that time, remember, I skipped another thing. Quilla wasn't found dead. She wasn't found dead. The maids found her slumped over the toilet in her room. That's what they did find her, slumped over her toilet in her room. That's what I was told. Quilla was not dead.
Okay. That's what he was told. So why are you bringing up what you were told when you're giving the accounts of what happened when you arrived? Why are you going into depths telling us what you were told, but not telling us who you were told this by? Who told you this? Because if the maid found her slumped over in her toilet, again, you remember the video Shanquullah got? Shanquullah made a video and she was like, where y'all at? Where y'all at? It don't take that long to get nude. Okay, so if you are going to tell us what happened while you were there, why are you keep skipping through your story and telling us what you were told without telling us who you were told this by? If you were told she was found slumped over the toilet by the maid, right? By the maid, then why are you telling us about it? This is something you were told. We want to know what was your doings, okay? Because now your story is all over the place. Go back, you guys. Listen to my video as many times as you need to understand what I'm trying to give you guys, okay? This is BS all around, okay? Just listen to them. Go back, Trish.
Another thing, Quilla wasn't found dead. She wasn't found dead. The maids found her slumped over the toilet in her room. That's what they did find her, slumped over her toilet in her room. That's what I was told. Quilla was not dead when I got there. So it's like, okay, so when I get in there, I go in, I see Cooler, I see she chilling, I put her on her side, I go up and make that video where I'm talking about.
There it is again. I'm so sorry. I have to stop it when I get my detail. Okay, so the maid found her slumped over in the toilet. That's what they did find. That's what I was told. Why are you telling us then that's what they did find if that's what you were told? You were also told it was alcohol poisoning. So that was a lie. That was fabricated. That was a lie. So if that's what you were told, quit telling us what they told you and tell us who told you. That's more so important, okay, Bird Chest? That's more important, okay? Then you say that you put her to her side. Was this when after the maid found her? Was this after you guys went into the living room together? Because you guys were talking about food. Was this, when did you place her on her side? Was it in the game room? Because at this point, now we thinking, okay, so they was talking about food and we went into the living room. So now we're thinking you guys are in the living room. You bypassed some things to let us know that the maid did find her slumped over in a toilet. That's what they did find. That's what you were told, okay? But you're trying to clarify that that's what they did find, okay? They did find her slumped over in the toilet. That's what they did find. And then you go into say that you placed her on her side. So at the time that you placed Shanquulla Robinson on her side, where is her body located, sir? All right, let's get back into it.
Here, I could look it up. Something like.
Go back.
So, by that time, well, remember I skipped another thing. Quilla wasn't found dead. She wasn't found dead. The maids found her slumped over the toilet in her room. That's what they did find her, slumped over her toilet in her room. That's what I was told. Quilla was not dead when I got there. Yeah, boom. So it's like, okay, so when I get in there, I go in, I see Quilla, I see she chilling, I put her on her side, I go up and make that video where I'm talking about I'm here. Quilla get up. So I'm thinking like, damn, we got stuff to do.
Okay, so you seen Shanquullah was chilling. You placed her on the side. That's when you went out there and made the video. That's when you made out there. That's when you went out there and made the video. Like, Shanquullah, get up. We got things to do. Where is she located at that point? Because you placed her on the side. Remember, I just asked you guys. We want to know, where was she when she was placed on her side? You went out and made a video. Where did you... So was she in the bedroom that her and Dashanae fought in? This is what I mean by enlighten me on the story. Okay?
ATVs, a boat.
That's what you're worried about.
I missed the chefs. I missed everything. Anyway, so that... So I'm like, damn, I'm thinking, Quilla, let's get up. I say... Everybody that know me heard me say this shit. That was my first video when I got there. It was second because I made a video of me pulling up to the villa. But it was cutting up to that.
Cutting up the damn phone. That's what he was saying. Okay.
I tried to get the timestamp figured out, but that's not going to work. So I guess the real FBI, whatever, I had to put those right timelines together. But I'm going to start with the NCB.
The real FBI.
So stupid, and that's how I believe.
Okay.
Everything that's wrong. I was not there till the next day. I didn't see a fight. I didn't know it was a fight. I didn't know it was a video. I didn't know they did any harm, anything. I went in there and told her that I was so that's what I helped her at. That's what I helped her at. I didn't leave her side. I come on soft music, Summer Walker rubbing her head till the nurse came in. Nobody even talked about the nurse. Nobody even said the nurse came. None of this stuff. So I'm really not understanding where this story is coming from and why it's out here like this. It's wrong. It's wrong. And for y'all to be attacking me, an innocent soul, like I'm really innocent as fuck. I went there to enjoy my birthday.
Okay, so for y'all to be attacking him, he's an innocent soul and he really went there for his birthday. No one's saying that you did not go there for your birthday, Nazir Wiggins. What we're saying is the story that you're giving is bull shit, dude. Okay? It's bull crap all the way around. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's bull crap. Okay? That's what we're saying. You're leaving out too many names. You're leaving out too many detailed you're leaving out too much detailed information, and that's why you seem guilty. Okay? You're telling us one thing, then you're switching it and you're going to another. You grab the Bible, you put the blunt in the Bible down. We thought maybe you would be putting your hand on top of the Bible and giving us more clarification on you, but you did not. This is why we cannot clear your name, son. Okay, go back to the first video I posted, because all these little skips that happened in this video, it's not on the first one, and you guys will be able to see more on what I'm talking about, okay?
Like to enjoy my birthday and to really just goddamn have fun. I didn't have not 1 second of fun. I didn't take one shot, didn't smoke one blunt, didn't do anything. I went straight to glue. She was not found dead. She was found unresponsive. Yes, unresponsive. She was unresponsive.
Okay, she was found unresponsive. Yes, she was unresponsive. So that's what I mean when I say she was found unresponsive. Then how did she get up and go in there with you to the living room? Okay, how did she leave the game room and the nurses found her slumped over her toilet? I mean, the maid found her slumped over her toilet. How did she get to all these places? If you never left her side, then why are you telling us about things you were told? We only want to know, Nazir, what happened while you were there. Do you get how you incriminating yourself? Okay. We're not attacking an innocent soul. An innocent soul doesn't have to tell on themselves. When you giving us your detailed information, you're telling on yourself. Okay? Not only are you telling on yourself, you're giving us the runarounds. You didn't even hit the blunt that many darn times. And you're showing no sympathy or no emotion for even telling the story of someone who paid for majority of the trip. Okay? And you're looking zoned out right here on this pause as if you're thinking of to go ahead and let us know, but you're not. So no, Miss Wiggins, we're not going to clear his name if this is the story he's sticking to. Okay? Because the real FBI, as he said it, I guess there's fake FBIs too, but the real FBI is going to have to find his time stamps because he can't. But you told us that 2:16 is when you got there to Mexico, and 3:20 is the times you arrived at the villa. Okay? So this is what I mean. 1 minute it's one thing, and the next minute it's another. Okay? Let's get back into it.
I tried to get her to talk to me and all that, but it was none of that. There was none of that going on. Oh shit. Yeah, but other than that, I did. Oh yeah, I know y'all probably asking. When I walked in there, I didn't really notice the knot on her head until the nurse pointed it out. I did see the bump on her lip. She did have a blood vessel bust in her eye, and that's it. But I didn't really go in there like, damn, y'all jumped her, y'all beat her ass, what's going on? Like, 'cause they know, man, and nobody even told me about nothing. I was blind to everything. I'm literally in there giving her my all. Like, come on, girl, we was 2,000 miles away from home. 2,000 miles away from home. Don't nobody deserve this, don't know. Yeah, 50 more questions.
You got more than 51.
Look, why is y'all talking about bullshit? Y'all kill y'all friend. I wasn't there. I don't have those answers for you from Friday to 3 o'clock when I got to Chicago. I just don't have them answers. I posted my flight.
Okay. So you don't have the answers from Friday to 3 o'clock. But you obviously don't even have the answers for when you arrived, because you jumped from story to story. Okay? She's jumped from room to room. Okay? You didn't get to eat. You didn't get to smoke not one blunt. You gave us details on how the place was. But you don't have the answers for us. So you don't even know. You said I called them and asked them about the address. You don't even know who all the people was in the house. Because you said one of they friends told them it was alcohol poisoning. So you don't even know nothing. Why are you on here making a live? Hurry up with this, y'all, because this is already pissing me off.
When I got there, I can't make that up. I can't. I really don't know what else to do but show y'all fucking the real tickets if I can even find them when I landed at Disneyland.
You don't know what to do but to show us the real tickets if I can even find them. Do y'all not see what he's saying? What was the purpose of you telling us you would have to show us your real tickets if you can even find them? It's just not making sense. So the nurse came. Why are you leaving out? When the nurse came, she attempted multiple times to give her chest compressions. She gave her IVs or whatnot, and it just wouldn't take. Why are you leaving out those details if you were there when the nurse got there? You all left back together, so the information you're leaving out but telling is very weird. All right.
So the video was going to show the timestamps because it's in my archive. I got there at 3-something p.m. I made my first video at 4:26.
You don't even remember. You told us it was... You don't even remember what time you made it. You said 3-something p.m. You just told us the story. You made it there by 3:20. Now it's 3-something. You're lying so much you can't even keep up with your own lies. And when you tell yourself you lie so many times, I don't know if y'all ever heard that from a wise person, but you tell yourself those lies so many times you start believing them yourself. You don't even remember what you're saying. And you just said it. And it can't be from the blunt you just smoked. You hit it a few times and put it out and grab the Bible. Goodness gracious, Lord, be with us all.
Now that I said, Quilla, get up, let's go. We got stuff to do. Let's go have fun. There was no fun in that. There was no fun in that. There was nothing.
You know why it wasn't no fun, Nazir? Because you're talking to an unresponsive body. What made you think it would be fun in that? Who told you it would be fun in that? You get what I'm saying? It's weird, buddy. It's weird. You shouldn't have thought to have fun. If one of my friends got alcohol poisoning, I'm not even thinking about fun at this point. This lady paid majority of the way for me to even get out here. Let's attend to her. Let's make sure she gets all the attention she needs from the right medical people. Let's make sure she gets to that hospital because she's not coming back from chest compressions and she's not coming back from these people trying to put IVs and stuff in her. So what's going on? But you were there until the nurse came and you're leaving out all these details.
Coming from that, I went in there with my bag, put it down, went to the game room, went to the living room, stayed there. The worst time of my life. And
so she was
here trying to say I killed her. Me.
So she was, you said I went to the game room, went to the living room, I stayed there. You're lying. After that, you went to the patio, you made a video about, hey, Shaquilla, get up, bro. You tripping. You forgot that you moved her to her side. So now she's in the living room, okay? So she was in the game room originally. The nurse found her slumped over the toilet. You found her in the game room. You both moved into the living room. So that means, Nazir, you moved her body to the living room because she was unresponsive when you got there. Now you're saying you got to the living room, you never left, but you left because you went outside and made a video after placing Shanquullla on her side. So now we know Nazir Williams is the one who moved her body. Okay? He moved Shanquulla's body from the game room until the living room. So who dressed her? Okay? Because she was unresponsive when you got there. You said that already. We're not taking your words back. That's what we're standing on. She was unresponsive when you got there. So you moved her corpse because she was dead when you got there. You moved her corpse from the game room to the living room and placed her on her side. That was you. All right. Now we're getting somewhere.
The nigga that got there a day late.
A day late.
The nigga y'all didn't see.
She was dead less than 24 hours. You might have got there the next day, but it was less than 24 hours from when they arrived, okay? She wasn't gone until 3-something the day you arrived, sir. That's what the autopsy stated, okay? She was dead when you got there, sir. You moved her body from the game room until the living room. You placed her on her side. You went outside on the patio and made your recording. So now we know how her body was transferred, because she was dead when you got there, Nazir. Keep going.
Video. I have 1,030,000 tattoos. Do I sound like I was in that video? Go listen to it again.
No, and you didn't say anything while the video was going, because you moved her corpse, sir. That's why we're not going to hear you in the video. You weren't talking until you got to that patio and said, Shanquullla, get up, trying to cover it up as if you weren't there until 24 hours later, like she didn't die less than 24 hours there. That's what happened. I am so good at this that I'm so glad you let me do this recap too. And I thought someone was going to take this video down.
Will you hear my voice in that video? Like, come on, bro. Y'all niggas is really stupid. The bitches is stupid. The old ladies, all y'all are stupid. I don't care who's asking me because I have all.
Who's the old ladies that he's referring to? All y'all niggas, excuse my language. Y'all the real ones. We don't call y'all none of that. Okay? So if you're a nigga, you're not a nigga from me, you're a nigga from Nazir. But all you niggas, okay, was threatening him, the old ladies, y'all don't know nothing. And he was there, and he's acting like he don't even know who the freak he called to get the address from. Okay?
My time since I've been real close and cordial with everybody who really means something. So everybody else, this was just to me.
You being real cordial to everybody that means something, but the minute that autopsy came back, the mother did not hear from you. You're here making a live video sounding more and more like a criminal, like a murderer, like a person that moved a dead corpse. Okay? That's what you're sounding like. So who was all important enough to know? Because you obviously thought that the world was, because you made a live video, sir.
Y'all so comfortable. Because I'm not doing it no more. I'm not responding to nothing else. And all the death rates, I can go start moving. Everybody. I turn me to a pack. All that shit y'all talking, y'all just talking out the ass out of hurt because y'all listening to social media.
No, we're listening to you, Nazir.
Of course, my story is going to be different because I got there a day late. I can only tell you what I know from 3:30 to
No,
Sunday.
you told us enough. That's why I did the recap.
I really can't give nobody no other answer from Friday because they didn't tell me. I didn't go in there, sit down and make no alibi with nobody. I didn't know nothing. They didn't tell me nothing. Crossed my heart and hope to die on this Bible right here. I don't know nothing. I didn't sit and make no alibi. I didn't even have time. I got there an hour later. The nurse came in the door. The nurse came in.
He said, I got there an hour late. Okay, so did you get there the next day or an hour late? Which one is it? You guys, we're not going to act as if we're not listening to this. Because if you guys are not listening to this, this is the problem with the world. This is how so many innocent people get convicted, because you guys hear what you want to hear and take what you want to take from the story. Listen and actually listen to what these people are saying, okay? He was an hour late, but you just told us you didn't arrive until the next day. An hour late for what? What were you an hour late for? And I'm going to go back so you guys can hear it, okay?
They're a day late. I can only tell you what I know from 3:30 to Sunday when I left. That's all I can do. I really can't give nobody no other answer from Friday because they didn't tell me. I didn't go in there, sit down and make no alibi with nobody. I didn't know nothing. They didn't tell me nothing. Crossed my heart and hope to die on this Bible right here. I don't know nothing. I didn't sit and make no alibi. I didn't even have time. I got there an hour later. The nurse came in the door. The nurse came in the door. Trying to help pull her, trying to put some
got there an hour late, and the nurse came. Oh, baby, y'all gotta stop.
Saline in her, but her energy, she didn't have no electrolytes. Her oxygen was low, so she couldn't find it. But y'all don't understand what I went through. Y'all don't understand. Y'all won't understand. So y'all.
She didn't have any electrolytes and all this, but you said y'all got up and moved to the living room. You said that you were told that the maid did find her slumped over the toilet. That's what they did find. That's what I was told. You said I moved her, I placed her on her side. She was unresponsive. I went out there and made that video. Nazir, this is what you said. So if you knew she had no electrolytes and all that because the nurse had came, she was unresponsive when you were talking and when you were trying to mess with her. So what makes you think that we gonna think you wasn't there? I mean, you was there when you arrived and she was alive. What's gonna make you think after telling this story that we gonna believe that Shanquulla Robinson was alive when you got there, baby? Child. Stay up, y'all.
I'm posting my address and all that shit. Y'all have fun. Y'all have fun. Y'all know y'all hurt me. I'm not hurting me. I'm not bothered by this. Because I know the truth. Me and God know the truth.
You say I'm not bothered by this. And we can see that clear as day. We can see clear as day that you're not bothered by this, okay? I'm going to go ahead and end this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm glad you guys got to see the recap part 2 because this is what I left out the first video. Go back and watch my first video. I brought out some real good details on there. And I want you guys to enjoy this one as well. Like, comment, and subscribe. Please give me your opinion because it matters as well. Thank y'all. Have a good day.